Hey guys, what is going on? It is Bingzy here and welcome back to the first official episode of looking for a legend. And as you can see, the next episode is going to be around an actual legend, and it is going to be around Rio Ferdinand. I've got him on loan for 20 games from that SBC, so I was like, I'm probably never going to use him. I might as well put him in a looking for a legend. It's going to be fun, it's going to be interesting, and it's an actual legend in the series. So yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with the rules, they're obviously all on screen. You have 50,000 coins to build a team around Rio Ferdinand. Obviously his price isn't included, and all it has to be is 3 leagues, 3 nations, and basically just a hybrid. And you can submit your teams via Twitter, so you can tweet me at BingzyYT, my Twitter's on there, or you can leave them in the comments. You can do that with a foothead link. You can type the team out however you want to send me the team, you can do it. So well, anyway guys, let's get into this episode and let's see what team we have got. Alright guys, so as you can see, it is going to be around the 86 rated Lorenzo Insigne. I did say that in the previous episode, and we had one team which was submitted, and that was submitted by, on Twitter, DomFootball20. So massive shout out to you. So let's just take a look at this team. And as you can see guys, 4-3-2-1, pretty solid formation. I've got the manager in as well. We had to go with Ranieri, didn't we? But yeah, it just looks like a pretty insane team to me, and there's a lot of players I haven't used. I think both of these cards are downgrades. I'm not sure about Mascherano. I know Otamendi's a downgrade. We've got Nathaniel Klein there at right back, and then we've got Vangioni and upgraded Bonaventura, and I'm pretty sure they're the only... Oh, and Zaha's an upgrade as well. But yeah, other than that, this team just looks very solid. On the bench, I've got Lucas and Costa, so I'm probably not going to bring them on. We are going to be playing in the FUT Champions Daily Knockouts. So you guys might get this video looking for a legend, sorry, every Tuesday. But anyway, this is how the team looks. Everybody on fitness, yep. And as you can see, everyone's on full chem. Everyone's on full chem. Mascherano and Zaha on 9. And Ter Stegen. Let's go. Let's find a game in FUT Champions. Let's see. Oh, we found one pretty much instantly. Ooh, what's that connection looking like? Okay, 4-bar. I'll take that. 4-bar connection. We'll play on that. Let's go. Let's see if this guy's going to play. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's get into these highlights, and hopefully you guys are enjoying looking for a legend. I've tried to add a few new things to it. I want to just go with this series for the rest of the year. It lets me use new teams, obviously gets you guys involved, and I think it'd be pretty entertaining, but it's all up to you guys, of course. So if you do enjoy this series and you want me to upload more, make sure you drop a like on this video and leave a comment, and obviously build a team if you want to get involved. All the games where I'll tell you where I win and where I lose. So the first game I lost. The second game, I think it's this is the second game. I'm pretty sure I won this game. But as you can see on the screen, strengths and weaknesses, that's mainly what I'm going to be talking about with this team. Obviously, when I see a game where I've lost, I did lose quite a few, to be honest, guys. But when I see a game where I've lost, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, on the strengths, we'll go to the strengths first. We always like to start off with a good. So build-up play was fantastic with this team. I've got to be honest, like the passing plays, just playing through balls over the top, everything with the build-up felt amazing. It wasn't as fast as I would have liked it to be, but it was more like this. As you can see, slow build-up, LBA and LBY, sorry, just playing through balls. And as you can see, we got a bit cheeky there holding it in, and luckily we managed to get the goal off. I didn't think I was going to score that. I felt like I was being a bit too cocky when I did the fake shot, but I was happy with it. And yet again, that could be a great example for the next thing, which is triangles. We would just, like, the team just played in triangles. You could play through balls in and out of defenders. It was very good, attacking-wise and midfield-wise. There was a few things I'd like to change about the team, a few things where there was a lot of weakness in the team. Obviously, you can see one of them's pace, and that was something which was huge in the midfield. I felt there wasn't enough pace. It needed to just be a little bit faster, but obviously that can also be down to my style of play. Obviously, I like to play fast pace, build-up play, not trying to let the defence get back. I like to play counter-attacking. If you guys play build-up play, you want to play slow football and then get the shot off, play it around your opponent's box and stuff like that until you've got a perfect opportunity to get a goal. This team would work fantastic, but for me, I like to just go for it. You know what I mean? Like, I just like to go for it. I like to use the pace, and that's why I prefer players like Insigne. Zaha was pretty good as well, to be honest. Didn't know what to expect from him, but he was actually a pretty decent player. I've started using him in my BPL team, so yeah, he's an alright guy if you want to use him in your teams. Yaya Toure, I can't say the same for. His stamina levels, which is also in the weaknesses for this team, was terrible. He just got so out of breath so easily, and I didn't know why it was I thought that I didn't put a fitness card on him the first game that I used him. Turns out he's just got terrible stamina. I felt by the 70th minute he was pretty much out of the game. Other than that, he was a great player throughout the rest of it. Just when he gets to the 70th, 80th minute, he is dead, guys. Honestly, he's got no stamina, and it's a bit of an issue. You could obviously just put like plus, I think it's, what is it, pace or something like that, which upgrades stamina on the attribute cards. I think it'd be fantastic, but for what you're getting, he's not got the stamina to last the full 90 minutes. Anyway, back to the good things about this team. The passing is obviously the last one, which ties in with the build-up triangles on passing. They're all tying in together. As you can see, we've got a penalty coming up here for my opponent, and I left this in just because I never save penalties, and we actually managed to pull a save off. But yeah, the passing play with this team was fantastic. It all ties in together with passing, triangles, and build-up, which was fantastic. Let's move on to the weaknesses. Obviously, we've already covered the stamina and pace. The defense for this team I didn't enjoy, I'll be honest. I don't know whether it's because I've never used Otamendi and Mascherano before. They just didn't work for me. They wasn't the greatest. And that's really all I've got to say about this team, guys. It was an alright team, depending on how you use it. I'd recommend getting faster midfielders if you can. If not, it should be fine. I'd definitely recommend replacing Yaya Toure. If you can fit someone like Kante in there, I think he'd be a lot better for the position, or for the role, sorry. And defense-wise, just switch up that entire defense. Go with like Smalling and Bailly or something, however you can change it. Just because it wasn't good enough for me. As we play that beautiful ball over the top, it just wasn't good enough for me. I'll be honest, guys. I wanted better defenders. Otamendi, especially like the main defender. Mascherano wasn't too bad. He didn't have the pace that I wanted, but Otamendi was just terrible. For the see if that makes any difference. I don't see why it would, as it's not been that big of a downgrade. But Otamendi was terrible for me, to be honest. So if you guys use him and you think he's amazing, let me know which one of which one of his cards you use, whether it's the upgraded or downgraded one. But that was the end of the highlights, guys. As you can see, it is going to be the end of looking for a legend. That is my full review of the team. If you like slow build-up play, the team's going to be amazing for you. Obviously, Insigne is already fantastic. I've said enough about him in all of my other videos that I've used him in, which is so many now. He's so good. But yeah, if you guys want slow build-up play and you like to play, you know, not defensive, but you like to pass it around the midfield, get to your opponent's box, pass it around, wait for that perfect opportunity, this team will be great. Gabbiadini is great for that. He's not the fastest player, but trust me, when he gets the ball in an attacking area and he has a shot, it's always going to threaten the goal. He's a fantastic player. Probably going to use him more if he had a little bit more pace. Maybe if you put a Hunter card or something like that on him, he would be absolutely unstoppable. He's a very good striker, to be honest with you guys. And obviously, I'd recommend you change a few of the midfielders. Try and get Kante in there. It may mean that you put Willian at right forward, which could work. That could be amazing as well. I don't know how you go about it, getting chemistry and stuff like that. And I definitely recommend that you change the two centre-backs. Ter Stegen as a goalkeeper was pretty decent. I'm not going to lie, I didn't really know what to review about him. That's why I haven't mentioned him too much, because goalkeepers this year, they all seem to be relatively similar to me. For me, obviously, I think Butland's fantastic. I think that Begovic is also amazing, but they're not substantially better than one another, if that makes any sense to you guys. Obviously, you're not going to tell the difference massively between Ter Stegen and De Gea, in my opinion at least. Obviously, you'll notice the difference, but it's not going to be game-breaking, and obviously you want De Gea, because if you have De Gea, you're going to win 50 more games. It's not like that. You might win 1 or 2 more games. So I don't really know what to review about Ter Stegen. He was a good goalkeeper, nothing special, nothing bad. He was just an alright goalkeeper. It was your standard FIFA 17 goalkeeper. But anyway, guys, if you are going to submit your teams, make sure you let me know. Well, make sure you submit them, sorry, in the comments or on Twitter. Obviously, you can tweet me. My Twitter's always in the description, and it's on the screen now at BingzyYT. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you submit your teams in the comments or on Twitter. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and peace.